craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a TNA Impact Wrestling review, and we start off the show with Bobby Roode down to the ring, and he wants Lashley to answer him because MVP spoke up for him last week, and he wants the yes or no from Lashley because it did look like Lashley wanted to grant that match. So MVP and Kenny King come out after he calls Lashley down, and MVP says he will only allow Bobby Roode a match if, because we got this, he'll do whatever it takes, if he can beat MVP and Kenny King together in a handicap match, elimination style. And if he loses, he will never be able to compete for the TNA Impact Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt ever again. So Bobby Roode looks to be backing off, and MVP baits him, and he says, I knew that's the way you would go. And Bobby Roode quickly reacts and says, you're on. So it looks like we're gonna have MVP Kenny King versus Bobby Roode. Next up, we have Taryn Terrell versus Madison Rayne versus Angelina Love in a opportunity at the Knockouts Championship. Winner takes on the winner from Bound for Glory, Havoc or Velvet Sky. Now Velvet Sky is ringside. You know how the beautiful people do it, so here we go. We get into this match, and let me tell you what, Taryn Terrell looked excellent. After we had some really good shit here, knockouts were rocking. And, well, Taryn Terrell nails the, I don't know what you want to call it, I'll just name it a TKO. And she goes for the pin. Madison Rayne capitalizes by rolling up Taryn Terrell here for the victory. We get to be a little bit pissed off between the two. Why'd you do that? You pulled the tights. And, well, Havoc's music hits. She comes down. Taryn Terrell goes right after her, but does not succeed. And gets laid out, and then Madison Rayne quickly leaves in a panic. And then Taryn Terrell eats the choke slam, and that's that. Then we move on to MVP Kenny King backstage with Bobby Lashley, and they said they did him a favor, and he's gonna need to put together a thank you for them when they're done with Bobby Roode. So we'll see what happens there, because Bobby Lashley looks to be a little like a what? Thank you after they left. So it doesn't look like Lashley never wanted to say yes or no. He has his own opinion, you know. Then we have James Storm and the Great Sonata versus Loki and Tigre Uno. And right from the get-go, the crowd eruption reaction for Loki is huge. It's awesome. And that's what we get. This is awesome chants. And yes, this match was pretty damn cool. But Manic was with the family, the James Storm family here, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm basing it off the Charles Manson family, not the Wyatt family. Don't get that wrong. Then Manic, being ringside, does have a little bit of help coming in with the interference and shit. And here, at the end, James Storm hits the last call to Tigre Uno, and Manic is holding low-key outside of the ring to allow this pin without breaking it up, and it moves on. And I'd like to see this team a little more stronger than needing these tactics to win, but hey, it is what it is. We had no missed, but oh well, we move on. Bound for Glory, baby. Sunday. Comment down below, what are they gonna do in Japan? Oh, Sonata. Ooh, those guys are not gonna like him. Then we have Samuel Shaw and Gunner backstage, and man, this is like a bromance thing going on for Shaw, and Gunner just doesn't get it. We get an ODQ match with Samuel Shaw versus Bram, and it's everything out there. And, well, what was wicked badass, this was just too short. The two are very talented. I'll just throw it. It was too fucking short. We could have got a lot more out of these guys. But in the end, the sunset flip powerbomb onto the stack of chairs from Shaw to Bram was badass. But in the end, Bram throws Shaw into the chair that he had locked into the turnbuckle, and then grabs that turnbuckle fucking lock and nails Shaw in the head with it, and that's that. He's done. Brittany comes out to hold Samuel Shaw to see if he's okay. It looks like maybe we'll finally get away from Gunner and dedicate Brittany and Shaw together, do something there. Something better than the bromance thing. It's boring. Then we have Bobby Roode backstage. He's ready for this handicap match. He's going to kick the door in. You know what's going to happen. And then another backstage segment with Team 3D, pissed off, ready to rock. The Wolves come. They let them know, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And for us, to be the team, you got to beat the team. So we're going to beat you. We're going to beat the Hardys and solidify our legacy. And that's nice and all. And Bully and Devon just, whatever. They just sit there kind of annoyed. But we'll see what happens down the road here. And then we have our match with Bobby Roode and MVP and Kenny King. And, MVP has a little bit of steam going on here, but he is the first eliminated after he misses the drive-by. We get the roll-up pin. He's out of there. But then we have a little interference because he's still ringside. Earl Hebner tosses his ass, and Kenny King has to fight for himself, and he's doing pretty decent. But in the end, Bobby Roode catches him jumping for the springboard, catches him, Roode bomb, goes for the pin, but Bobby Lashley DQs and takes Bobby Roode down with a spear. Goddamn, what are we going to do with Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode? Man, we all want to see it again. One more time, one more match. Let's do it. Comment below. Bobby Roode, Bobby Lashley. Hell yeah. Then we have EC3 backstage. He's willing to give Rockstar Spud one more chance. And if he's willing to, be that guy for him again. Show that he has the loyalty. And then he calls him down to the ring. But pretty much here it's one-sided. He's already got his goddamn mind made up. EC3 starts calling Spud a loser, slapping him in the face, and finally Spud snaps and we have Rockstar Spud back. But he gets fired. He did fire a nice shot on the EC3, but like I said, he is now fired. Where does this go from here? Is it storyline or what? We'll find out down the road. Then it looks like Kurt Angle is going to take charge here and give Bobby Roode a #1 contendership opportunity without MVP and Kenny King. This is all taking place backstage. So, looks like Bobby Roode will get his shot down the road here. Then we move on to the main event. And, wow, this is wrestling. Fucking amazing match. The Hardys versus Team 3D versus the Wolves. Can you go wrong? Brother. Will not happen. Crazy high spots. Destruction galore. Holy shit. Watch this match over and over and over and see what pro wrestling is all about. Heart and determination and desire to be tag team champions of the world. That was awesome, and let me tell you what, Davey Richards was punished big time in this match. First with that powerbomb onto the steel guardrail outside of the ring from Bully Ray. Ho! He had marks on his back the whole match. And even after that, he took on some more fucking beatings. Davey Richards got beat down pretty damn bad during this. And, later on down the road, we find out he does break something in his leg. And this actually did happen after this match, but they were saying that it happened prior to work it up, which is a good idea. Nice way to capitalize, guys. Taz was doing a really good job, and can't even say enough. I could probably do a full 20-minute review on just this match. Wow. Some highlights. Seriously, the Davey Richards thing was awesome. The triple pop, I don't even know what to call it. Triple superplex, that was badass. The Jeff Hardy up on top of the giant fucking ladder that they introduced. Bully Ray brings in this giant fucking ladder. It's like a 20-footer. Jeff Hardy's up on the top and he's ready to get the belts, but he gets pushed and two outside of the ring front. So you're on the ring's 4 foot high, and then 20 foot high. He's at the very top of it. Outside of the ring, he gets pushed down, and Bully Ray's laying on 2 tables outside of the ring, and we get the splash from Jeff Hardy. So he turns it into a capitalizing move, although it took a lot out of both. Amazing shit. I was thinking, if he turns this into a swanton, he is just sick. Because there's so many things that could go wrong. And like that one spot that he hit on Bully Ray, dropping the leg, Bully Ray moves, but the legs are sticking up. Of course, when it breaks, they're gonna snap in, dude. I think he knows this shit. I think he loves just that. You know what I mean? And he took the fucking the legs of the table to the back of the head because they snapped right in on him when he broke through the table as Bully rolled out of the way. Just wow. The guy doesn't need to do this, but he does it for TNA. Guys, support TNA because these guys are putting their fucking bodies on the line every goddamn week on Wednesday nights, taped prior. But Jesus, goddamn, here in the end, Matt Hardy is up there. It looks like Matt has these belts ready to go. You got Davey Richards and then Eddie Edwards. And then we got this back and forth, but Davey Richards power bombs Matt Hardy through a table off the ladder. Like I said, the Hardys have nothing to prove. Team 3D has nothing to prove, but they go out there and they put their bodies on the line big time and put the Wolves over. Wolves retain their tag team straps. To be the team, you gotta beat the team, and that's the way it rolled out. And this was amazing, guys. Seriously, tune in. Spike TV, Wednesday nights at 9 Eastern. You can't go wrong if you love wrestling. That's what I got to say about that. And it's free. It didn't even cost you $9.99. So, Bound for Glory, Sunday. We'll see what happens down there. No TNA World Heavyweight Championship match. That's a little disappointing, but another company's doing the same thing this month. So I guess it's the October no heavyweight championships on the line. Fuck it. That's the way it goes, guys. It was a goddamn good show, and I don't even care if there was anything bad. This main event just fucking ate it up and consumed it and shat it out, and it's gone if there was anything bad. Because this was sick. This was pay-per-view quality at the highest level. WrestleMania pay-per-view quality. That's what I'm saying. Full Metal Mayhem. That's the way it was, and it was awesome, guys. Comment down here. Interact with one another. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some cool-ass t-shirts, some hoodies. Keep warm these winter months coming up. And support pro wrestling. It's the only way it's going to continue to grow, guys. Till next time, peace.